There are so many ways to get enjoyment out of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. You can play the Chaos Chambers until you're blue in the face. You can replay the campaign with the new character. You can spend approximately 7 minutes completing the entirety of the latest DLC launch. With that in mind, I have one simple question for you. Is it worth it to grind out 260 lucky dice to increase your loot luck in this game? This video is going to cover the answer to that question, but if you don't want to stick around, the answer is no, definitely not. Please, for the love of God and all that is holy, do not do it. It'll just ruin your life, and let's talk about why. The main reason why grinding out these 260 dice is a horrible, idiot, stupid idea is because you already played through the campaign, maybe multiple times. I would guess your loot luck isn't that bad. When I had this stupid idiot idea that actually wasn't even my own, I was shamed into grinding these dice by my friend Aztec Zero, who really utilized the psychological power known as shaming your friends into submission by telling me he didn't want to play with me anymore because my loot luck was too low, and he said it only took him roughly 6 hours to find all of the dice. So I said, okay, he's basically an idiot. It shouldn't take me that long, right? Wrong. What proceeded next was me getting home from a long day of working online classes and realizing that I was too tired to grind out Chaos tier levels, trying to sweat it out and work on new builds. I didn't really want to do that. I decided it was finally time to find those sweet dice that I'd been missing since I tried to do it last time when I made my fourth character. When you find all 260 die, you get a sweet, chunky 35% bonus XPs die. You get a sweet 35% bonus applied to your loot luck, which should, in theory, give you better chance of sweet Legendaria Manberia, aka the legendary items. There is a vast array of content on YouTube, on blogs, on the internet, showing how you can find these loot dice. There's a walkthrough here, a walkthrough there, there's steps, there's pictures, there's videos, there's anything you could imagine to help you in this endeavor. But I'm going to tell you right now, none of it is worth it, because eventually you are going to get to Karnok's wall and want to shoot yourself in the dick. The problem here is that no matter how many videos you watch, nowhere on your map does it tell you all the dice that you have already found. So if you're looking like me and you've played through the game on 4 separate characters, I know, what a loser. I only had 15 dice left. How hard could it be? Going back to yesterday, I spent 4.5 hours of my pathetic life on this freaking planet grinding out these dice. I have to tell you, I really, really, really wish that I could go back and trade all of the luck I gained and all of the dice I had before to reset it at 0, lose all that loot luck just to get that time of my life back, because it was horrible. I thought, okay, well, I probably already found the easy ones. Let's skip to the part of the video where he says, there is some hard dice you might not have found. All right, I already had those. Now I have to go back to the beginning of this video just to find one dice that I'm missing. This is wonderful. This is really fantastic. Time well spent. I'm having so much fun. Thank God I decided to do this. Really pumped and really happy with my life. Really making my family proud of my decisions. And I'm sure that people are so pumped that I'm doing this video to warn them. I watch these videos forwards, I watch these videos backwards. Sometimes, as much as the content creator would try, I would still get insanely lost on this map, trying to orient my thing with my phone in my hand, spinning the map on my controller to make it look like the map in the picture on my phone, just to realize, oh, I already had this one. I only have to look for 14 different spawns on this map, because again, there is nowhere on the map that shows you the freaking dice you already have. It was a lot easier to have no desire to try to find all of these dice when it was character specific. I just knew when they made it account shared and all of your dice finds would be accumulated across all of your characters, that it meant at some point I would have to finish up and find the missing 15. Again, 15. That's not that many. 15 of 260 is 5%. So 5% took me 4.5 hours. That's actually pathetic. And the only way I could see this actually being viable to spend your time is if you start watching these videos as you make your first character. So instead of focusing on the content of this game, the storyline, the funny character dialogue, the creating of your character, the speccing out your build, finding new loots, you just focus on one hand on your smartphone, one hand on your controller, watching where the dice are, because as soon as you've missed a single die, that means, unless you have photographic memory, because wow, I can't imagine trying to remember 260 places that I've been in real world, let alone in a video game where there's no actual compass or anything to indicate where you've been before. You are going to struggle miserably. It is impossible. And the whole point of this video is to just tell you, don't do it. It's not worth it. Your luck is probably fine. You're not going to get any more legendaries. Even if you are, think about really what it would take to get those last dice. It is simply not worth your time. I will die on this hill. Anybody who hasn't found the rest of those die and is having that little whisper in the back of their head, go get the die, you're close, go get the die, you're close, go get the die. Don't succumb. Stay strong, my brothers and sisters. You don't need it. Your loot luck is fine. Have fun playing the game. Don't feel like you need to uninstall it because you wasted 4.5 hours trying to find a freaking dice and a rib on Karnok's wall like a bot. Just to further drive home my point about whether or not loot luck actually matters one iota of a shit, look at how many legendaries this boss is going to drop. Check how many, oh, what is that, like 7? Wow, 8. That seems like a lot. But did I record this footage before or after collecting all the dice? That is something that the power of YouTube can hold with our misinformation in gaming. Maybe I did it before and nothing has changed. It was definitely after, but I'm going to say this was pure, some word that definitely is not luck, because I would never say that those dice increased my luck. I am not lucky. There was no luck here. That was just pure happenstance. I hope at some point throughout this video, maybe you had a laugh or I saved you time, because I really believe and mean everything I just said. It's not a meme. I'm not being sarcastic. There's no silver lining here. There's no, it's over. I'm so happy I did it. It's over. It's done. I wish I hadn't done it. I want to go back to my life, but I'm here complaining, hopefully to save one person. The horror and agony of going back to Karnok's Wall, one of the worst maps in the entirety of the Borderlands franchise. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know down below. I am kind of tired of doing build videos because I suck at builds and nobody gives a shit, so I might as well have fun doing these videos. Much love. Until next time, we out.